What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Twin Wrestle Pod. And today we're going to be talking about Clash at the Castle. This card has, I think, 5 matches. I want to say, at the IC Strap match, the World Heavyweight Championship match, the WWE Undisputed match. You have the Women's Tag Team Championships, and you have the WWE Women's Championship. So about 5 matches. I was right. This card is scheduled to take place tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, my time. I think 7 Central. So I want to say probably like 4 or 5 hours ahead of me if you're on the west coast of town. But we have SmackDown. I think SmackDown might have just wrapped up as of me recording this. It is scheduled to come on at its scheduled time of 8 Eastern, 7 Pacific. I haven't looked at no spoilers or nothing, so anything that dropped, I do not know about it. If there was another match announced, anything of that nature, I don't know. So we're going to predict this card as is with the 5 matches. So before I get into it, man, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. If y'all like these videos, man, let's reach them out. We almost to 100, bro. We are 8 subscribers away from 100, bro. Let's get to that milestone, man. And if you enjoy this stuff, make sure to like the video so I can get other people that's like you guys that enjoy this content. So without further ado, let's get into this prediction, shall we? First matchup I want to start with WWE Women's Championship. Bayley defending her WWE Women's Championship against Piper Niven, hometown girl from Scotland. Unfortunately, this match is on the card for Piper Niven to be on the card in her home country, which I'm for. I don't mind different people being on these cards or just being ushered into these matches. I don't mind it at all. Because let's face it, Bayley has no opponents until she gets to Nia Jax at SummerSlam. And Bayley's championship run hasn't been the best. But what can you expect when the women's division isn't as built up as it should have been? So I'm not surprised in that, right? Even though I got Bayley winning this match, hopefully Piper Niven put on a good show to where she can get some eyeballs on her from Triple H and the people who run the creative around there. Because there are suitable women on the SmackDown roster. We already done seen Bayley do battle at Backlash with Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany Stratton will get that championship one way or another. Anyway, I still like Michin. Let's see if we can get her in that title picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who else is on SmackDown. I think Elektra Lopez, I don't think she's there yet. B-Fab, she's not there yet. I think that's all I can think of top of my head when it comes to the women's division on SmackDown outside of the usuals, Bianca and Jade. But their time will come later down the line. So not even worried about those two. Just worried about the others. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell. They're not over enough to be in that spot. So I don't see them. I don't even know if Shotzi is. I don't know if Shotzi is on SmackDown. Maybe she still is, but I think she's hurt at the moment. But I'm going to take Bayley in this matchup. And she's going to hold this championship until she loses it at SummerSlam to Nia Jax. So I'm going to take Bayley here. And then once we get to the summer, Bayley will drop the championship. Next match I want to talk about is the Intercontinental Championship match between Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. Now, this has been one of the best stories on Monday Night Raw as of the last month and a half, maybe, with Chad Gable berating the Alpha Academy. You don't know which angle Otis is going to turn. Is he going to go babyface? Is he going to finally give Chad Gable his up and comings? We don't know, but that's been the best story in WWE so far on the Monday Night Raw side. And I'm conflicted with this because now that I know Money in Bank is in Canada, and I heard a good idea from Solid Monster. So I'm going to take his idea and I'm going to say Sami Zayn. Just because in storyline terms and wrestling terms, if you want to get the most heat, this is what you do. You have the hometown hero lose in their country. And by Money in the Bank being in Canada, what way to get heat with Chad Gable than by him beating Sami Zayn for the IC strap in Canada? Now, how you get there It's one thing. Do we have tonight? Do we have tomorrow? Do we have Otis costing Chad Gable the match? And then Monday come, he tells Adam Pearce, "You saw I had Sami Zayn beat, yada yada yada. And if it wasn't for Otis, I would have had him beat. So you got to give me one more chance at this championship and give it to me at Money in the Bank, and I will guarantee a win against Sami Zayn and take that championship off of him." So remember what happened the last time these two were in Canada, and Sami Zayn beat Chad Gable. He did that awesome grabbing German suplex on the Sami Zayn in front of his wife in the crowd. So if they can hold off and give Chad Gable that moment and give him major heat at Money in the Bank, that'd be a chef's kiss. So I'm gonna take Sami Zayn in this matchup with the help of Otis costing Chad Gable the match like he did at the previous PLE. I don't think it was Backlash of Saudi Arabia, King and Queen of the Ring. So I'm gonna take Sami Zayn in this matchup. Next matchup we're gonna talk about is the Women's Tag Team Championship. We got Bianca and Jade Cargill defending their Women's Tag Team Championships. Either team of Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, and the home country women Iba Fire and Isla Dawn. I forget their tag team names. They haven't been on TV in who knows how long, bro. They were drafted, lost the championships to Ronda and Shayna, was drawn, came back in December, then was drawn again, got drafted to Monday Night Raw. Now they showed up on Raw 2.5 weeks ago, costing pretty much Shayna and Zoe the match, and they jumped both Bianca and Jade. We just haven't seen that much of Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, and I like both of the women. So, but these two are just slated to be on this show because they are in their home country of Scotland. So, like I said about the Piper Niven situation, I'm all for getting people on the card when they're in their home country. But with that being said, I'm gonna take Jade and Bianca. So the thing with this is, at this point, Jade and Bianca ran through every woman in the tag team division outside of Kaden Carter and Katana Chance at this point. I think that's the only lone team that they haven't ran through in a championship match. I think they beat Piper Niven and Chelsea Green as well. So I don't know. I don't know what Sonya Deville is doing on Monday Night Raw. Is she grouping up a group of women to go after Jade and Bianca? What is it? I don't know. But that's the issue you're going to run into if Jade and Bianca do retain. Next matchup, we have the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship match, with Cody Rhodes defending his championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles in an I Quit match. Now, these two had a banger match at Backlash in Lyon, France. Then they went from that. AJ went to the King and Queen of the Ring tournament where he lost in the first round to Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes went on the King and Queen of the Ring and he fought Logan Paul, beat him. And now we're back because of the fake retirement pitch that fooled Cody Rhodes, but didn't fool everybody else when you saw AJ come out with that powder blue suit, kind of like how Mark Henry did with that salmon suit. And he got one over on Cody Rhodes. This one's tricky, man, because I don't know where AJ Styles goes after this if he were to lose. And I've heard things of the nature of, since TNA and WWE had this agreement now, possibly AJ can go to TNA for a minute. But I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Me personally, I would like for AJ to get the championship. Because there's nothing wrong with Cody dropping the championship and winning it back at Money in the Bank and then carrying it on to SummerSlam where he faces Randy Orton. We don't know. So for the sake of the prediction, I'm going to go AJ Styles with the help of the OC. But it's just about how they're going to get around to making Cody Rhodes say I quit. I'm interested to see what they come up with. I could be wrong. I don't mind if I'm wrong. I wouldn't want Cody Rhodes to lose the championship, but then again, on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with a short championship run and picking it back up by SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go AJ Styles on this one. But this is his last chance to win it. If he don't, he's out of there. All right. For the main event, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match with Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, defending it against Scotland's own Drew McIntyre. Now, man, I was gonna make a video about this whole situation with Drew and Damian Priest. It don't really have no heat to it because both of the guys are heels to me, man. You know what I'm saying? People just don't. People gonna cheer Drew for the default because it's Drew McIntyre and he's doing to his home country of Scotland. But both of these guys are heels, so you don't know who to cheer. Drew just default because he's going to his homeland. And the segments these guys have been having over the past few weeks ain't really been too much intriguing. They just don't just hitting bars back and forth about respect and getting a little too personal, this and that. That's pretty much what their story is so far. And Drew calling him a paper champion because he cashed in the Money in the Bank. But, you know, on the other hand, if Drew would have had that same situation, he'd have done the same thing. So, you know, you can say what you will. Damian Priest did his job, cashed in Money in the Bank, and became the World Heavyweight Champion. And he defeated Drew McIntyre by doing it. Although it came with help from CM Punk, but still, he defeated Drew McIntyre by doing it. Damian Priest, they call him a placeholder champ, a transition champ. He's quite in a tough spot, man, because he can lose the championship here to Drew McIntyre and possibly not get it again, or he can hold it until the next pay-per-view and lose it at Money in the Bank. Because whoever faces Gunther at SummerSlam is going to lose. It's just a matter of who holds that championship. But I'm going to take Drew McIntyre for this one. He got screwed out in the last time he went to Clash of the Castle against Roman Reigns by Solo Sikoa coming out there. And he can beat Damian Priest straight up. Damian Priest can beat him straight up. But I think you want to give that good picture for Drew McIntyre. Like he did at like he did it at WrestleMania. You got the championship. You got to celebrate in front of thousands of fans. And this one, why not be able to celebrate in front of your home countrymen and women? I do not like the idea of CM Punk coming out there costing Drew McIntyre the matchup. I think that's a fucking dumbass idea, even though some of the crowd in Scotland on the kickoff show were chanting for CM Punk. I just don't like that. I think CM Punk could be more of a fucking heel if he does that than anything. He already stuck it to Drew at WrestleMania by costing him the championship there. So why would he do it again at Clash of the Castle? I just don't see that. I think that'd be stupid if they go that route. So, therefore, I'm still going to pick Drew McIntyre to win the championship and become a new World Heavyweight Champ and possibly lose it at Money in the Bank via cash-in or something. But it's going to be an interesting few months until we get to SummerSlam and Money in the Bank and see what WWE and Triple H do after the outcome of this thing. But I'm going to take Drew. And that's my predictions for Clash at the Castle, man. Let me know your predictions down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.